Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the world. This is your chief, your gorgeous upline, the one and only Pathman Senathirajah. So proud to be able to record this Wednesday message here after an unbelievable successful week-on. And if you watch the last Wednesday message which I did last week, it was about week-on. You heard the music, I don't care, I love it. You heard Latika, you heard from Bajirao Mastani, the song of warriorship. But this week, I want you to refocus. This week, after spending time with Dato Sri Vijay, the most unbelievable upline on the planet, this week, after coming out from that energy and power of Vicon and sitting here today in front of this camera, I need you to first recognize the fact that you are in charge of your destiny, that you are in charge of the results that you aspire to achieve, whether it's max out, whether it's earning 500 US a week, 2000 US a week, whichever amount of money that you believe is going to fulfill those dreams that you found during the time I played Latika at Vicon. Now each one of you have to recognize this fact. Now we all believe we work hard. We all believe that we push ourselves every single day. And whether you are pushed by your own dreams, whether you are pushed by your uplines, like how Dato Sri Vijay really pushed me. But the point of the matter that you have to recognize, that today I am telling you, as your upline, without any doubt, you are not doing enough. And the ability for us to recognize this fact is the ability that does not exist in everyone. Think about it. We belong to an industry today that there's so much positivity from up, from down, from Vicon, from everywhere. And there's a little bit of negativity from the environment, Google, newspaper, morons, you understand? And we live in our little bubble of network marketing. And in that bubble, I have realized that a lot of leaders, a lot of serious leaders, whether you're 1 day in the business or 1 year in the business, doesn't matter. Alright, I hope you have the mindset of a leader, that you're ready to build and take it seriously. Each one of us, throughout our journey, including me for 21 years on this journey, we stop having the ability to criticize ourselves, to evaluate, to be real, to recognize the fact that we are not pushing ourselves enough, to recognize the fact that we are not doing the right thing. And I realize what Dato Sri Vijay told me 20 years ago. He said, Pathman, there can be no greater teacher to you than Pathman himself. There can be no greater critic of your work than Pathman himself. And I remember those words of Dato Sri Vijay. That you see, we believe that all these external factors, whether it's a great upline, and I have the greatest upline, Dato Sri Vijay, and everyone can push you to a certain extent. And even these Wednesday messages I make every week can inspire and motivate you to grow and rise and change and conquer. Alright? Or change, rise, conquer. But you have to recognize the fact that the only person who can truly take you to max out, the only person who can truly push you out of your comfort zone, the only person who can get you to do what you are supposed to do every week without fail is yourself. There is no greater teacher. There is no greater upline. There is no greater mentor. Alright? There is no greater critic. There is no greater coach B than yourself. Because I recognize this today. That if I do not have the ability to be tough on myself, how can I have the ability to be tough on others, like all my downlines, all of you around the world? You see, Dato Sri Vijay was tough on me and is still tough on me for 20 years. But the reason why he has the ability to be tough on me is because he is toughest on himself, and I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. So first, let me tell you, whoever you are, and if you're 1 day old and you're excited looking at Chief on the video, I love you. Thank you for making the best decision of your life and being part of QNet and the V. And if you're 1 year old and you said, okay, another message from Chief, alright, I hope it can help me. empty your bloody cup and listen to me. And if you're 10 years old, alright, and you're maxing out and you're sitting there just to show this video to your downlines because you think you made it, wake up and smell the coffee. Alright, your biggest enemy is your ego and arrogance. So empty your cup, shut up, listen and do what your chief says. Alright, and I'm saying this with love. You know your weaknesses. You know your excuses. That every single day, you know you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You know the moments you don't answer the phone when a downline calls. You know the moments where you find excuses to avoid a presentation. You know the moment when you look at your name list and there is a complete moron that you've been avoiding to call and you find another excuse to avoid to call that person. You know that even though people criticize QNet and call us all kinds of names, you know you're strong enough to fight it. You know you will survive. You know you will overcome any challenge. But then you use it as an excuse to rationalize your lack of success, your lack of presentation. You know it's possible for you to max out easily. Alright, and you know what it takes to do 3000 BB on the left, 3000 BB on the right, and you know that if you can convince somebody to buy a product for 1000 BB, you can easily convince them to buy a product for 5000 BB, 7000 BB, and sign up and build this business to a whole new level. You know what you are capable of. You know that your dream is something that means a lot to you. But there are many times throughout this journey where you forget your dream. That you allow your dream to slip away from your hands because it's too painful to get it. That you rather give up than make what you believe is false promises to your kids, to your wife, to your husband, to your family. That you know that dream means everything to you and you're afraid of it. You're almost afraid of it because you're afraid that if you hang on to the dream long enough, what if you don't achieve it in 1 year? What if you don't achieve it in 2 years? What if you don't achieve it in 3 years? Alright, will the world laugh at you? Will your closest family members laugh at you? Or are you willing to hang on to that dream no matter how long it takes to make it become a reality? You know when you are a wimp. You know when you need to be a warrior. You know that without this business in your life today, there is no hope for you to change your destiny. That without Dato Sri Vijay in Japa in your life today, there is no hope for you to grow and become a better you in every sense of the word. You know what's holding you back. You know the times when you were arrogant. You know the times when your cup is full and you refuse to learn and change. And you know when you give up. Alright, even the small battles in your life, from the presentation you're supposed to complete, alright, from the phone call you need to make to the 5 downlines, from answering questions from your downlines who ask, why is there a negative article in the newspaper? Is this business legal? Are you sure I should commit and build this business? You know when you avoid calling your upline and seeking for help because you think it makes you look weak. You know when you come back home and look at your family that they are going to question you after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, where's your check? Daddy, where's your check, darling? Where's your check, son? Where's your check, bro? Or sister, or ma, or daughter. You know this. You know it's coming. And ultimately you live in absolute fear. And there's only one thing for you to decide today on this Wednesday message. Are you going to continue living in fear? Are you going to live life worried about every single thing except your own dreams? Accept your own family future. Accept your destiny. That I believe that the whole world lives in some kind of misunderstood fear. The reason why I stand here or sit here and record this video every week, and why I am your chief, and why I represent the founders, the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, because I have no fear. I know who I am. I know what I do every day. I know I can push myself. I know sometimes I can be lazy and I push myself harder. But I have no fear. And if you truly want to be a max out king, if you truly want to be the greatest networker this industry has ever seen, then get rid of the fear. And right now your fear is misplaced. Your fear is confusing. You fear everything right now. You're like walking on eggshells. Oh my God, is there an article? Oh my God, is that Google? Oh my God, what is my upline saying? Oh my God, my downline quit. Oh my God, my mother-in-law doesn't support me. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm going crazy. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But let me tell you what I told 13,000 people at VCon. Let this be the strongest reminder to each one of you. And I'm saying this with love, with loyalty. Alright, as your upline, as your chief, and you know me. Alright, you have only one fear. There's only one fear that's holding you back. There's only one fear that's stopping you. And if you are brand new, listen to me carefully. Because if you overcome this fear now, I promise you, you will be a max out king or queen. Alright? And there's only one fear holding you back. That is what others think of you. That we live our life every single day thinking of what others think of us. That fear. Oh, what does he think? She think? Alright, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my auntie, my upline, my downline, my college mates, my work colleagues, my society, my village, my town, my condominium tower. That we live life worried about what people think of us. That you are afraid to stand on the mountain and say, I am a QNet IR. I am a network marketing moron with a dream. I believe that QNet is the greatest company in the world. You will never say it because there is this fear of what people think of QNet and what people think of you. The fear of what people think of you has held you back, destroyed your life all these years. And I am thankful to Dato Sri Vijay. Not only because of he helped me become an entrepreneur, but he got me to overcome this fear. That I know who I am. You better know who you really are. That from this moment on, no more fear. Say it. No more fear. Say it one more time. No more fear. And that's how you live. Because all these people you fear, all the opinions you fear, every newspaper you fear, every Google you fear, every moron who rejects you, who you fear because they are rejecting you, don't pay your bills, baby. You pay your own bills. You pay your own price throughout this journey. Not even your parents, you should fear what they think of you. Not even your husband or wife, not even your children. Alright? Because once you max out, trust me, these are the same people who will come and dance to support you all the way. When you go up on stage and be recognized as a max out king, max out queen, we partner, they will be sitting in the crowd and clapping. So get rid of the fear. No more fear. And I promise you, you will max out. So every morning you wake up, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and say, no more fear. Every time you get down for a presentation, no more fear. Every time the person is going to reject you and your presentation gets screwed up, no more fear. When your downlines quit, no more fear. When somebody brings a newspaper to show you, oh, look at what they wrote about your company, no more fear. And then guys, you fly. Then you live like me, smiling like a moron all the time. And I'm not faking it. I'm truly happy because I don't live a life of fear anymore. No more fear what people think of me. I know my heart. I know my uplines, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. And I will do or die in this business. This is the greatest company, the greatest opportunity that we have changed more lives than any other organization on the planet. You made the best decision of your life. But if you want to rise, alright, if you want to be a max out king or queen, you want to conquer markets and inshallah come up on stage one day as a V partner, AVP, V council, 3 words. No more fear. Love you guys.